look at that big piece coming off. Oh, nothing feels better than getting that big piece off. All right, so let's show you guys how to do it real quick. We've got our little pot. We're gonna fill it up with cold water, halfway or so. Goes onto the stove. Turn it on high. We grab our eggs. Courtesy of Walmart. So we're gonna grab these. These are just, they were delivered yesterday, so it's not like these are 2-week-old eggs, 3-week-old eggs. These are just delivered. And we're just gonna do 6 or 7 at a time. And how do we know that this is like a real video that with realistic outcomes of taking the shells off the eggs? Is because my wife is pissed off that I'm doing this video and we didn't clean up the kitchen. And then later on, you're gonna hear the dryer running in the background as I'm trying to film all this. Next step on this is to grab yourself a good sized spoon, and then you're going to take your eggs, and on the fat part, you see how you have the skinny part and then the fat part on the bottom. On the very bottom, you hear that snap? Let's try another one. Again, fat side on the bottom, back side of the spoon, and listen for that snap. That snap is the eggshell cracking just a little bit. If you come take a look at the eggs that are in the boiling water, some of the egg will be coming out. That's not a big deal. You see that in there. And then because of the temperature difference in the heat, you're seeing some of the cracks forming more on the shells. So that's going to be the important part and what makes it easy to get those shells off. Set the timer for however you want your yolks done for. I do about 13 minutes. So, okay, Google, set an alarm for 13 minutes.
There, your alarm's set for 10:44 a.m.
Perfect, we'll come back in 13 minutes. All right, so it's been about 13 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and take the eggs off of the stove. And this is where we wanna kind of shock the eggs real quick with cold water. So, just gonna fill it up and dump it out. I'm gonna do this 3, 4, 5 times, whatever. What we're trying to do is just cool the eggs down really quickly before, it looks like I got a little aggressive with one of the eggs there. That's okay. And I'm gonna fill it up with water. Cool them down, set them off to the side, and then these are gonna go in the fridge for however long until you're ready to take the shells off. All right, time to get the eggs out to see if this trick worked yet again. They've been sitting in the pot of cold water in the fridge. And we're gonna just show you real quick. So the eggs are gonna show some cracking on there, and that's from the boiling and then cooling them off kind of quickly. Each one of the eggs has a crack. You see that? So let's just grab one and see how easy it is to peel. Usually this is the part that everybody kind of hates, especially when that shell sticks. And really, I mean, that shell comes off really easy. We've done this about a dozen times this way, and every single time we've had success in taking the shells off. And it doesn't matter if the eggs are old, a couple weeks old, brand new, just get them from the grocery store. So I highly recommend doing it this way. You can see here, I mean, there's really no sticking on there. See that? No eggs. Eggs still look fantastic. You're not peeling off bits and pieces of the egg. There's the bottom of it. And just to show you the inside, it just depends on the doneness of the egg. Again, I go 13 minutes. I think this is the way to go. If the effort has been just too much frustration for you hard-boiled egg or deviled egg fans out there, you're going to want to try this method.
most of it comes off really easy and no damage to the actual egg. We've done this over a dozen times with all sorts of age of eggs. Look at that big piece coming off. Oh, nothing feels better than getting that big piece off.